my name is Kaelene. Welcome to the Book Buddies. Today I'm going to talk about how I rate books because I want to start doing some book reviews, and I think it's just important to know, like, when I say 1 star or 5 star or 3 star, what exactly I mean by that. A 1-star review is the worst possible review I will give a book, because on Goodreads and Amazon there's no such thing as 0 stars. It's something that I very, very rarely give a book. I usually don't dislike a book that strongly, but I will give a book 1 star if I just absolutely despise the book. Like if I didn't finish it, I'll give it 1 star, or if there is like something morally wrong with the book, like it's really, really bad, I will give it 1 star. 2-star reviews are a little more common, but not really. I don't think I've given out 2-star reviews very often. And these are books that I just didn't like. They're usually the books that I'm just having to push myself to get through, and I'm just not really enjoying them at all. 3-star reviews are just in the middle, and I give these out fairly frequently. And they're just books that I don't really care one way or the other. They're just books I'm just very meh about. Like, okay. I've never really given a book a 3.5-star review, but it's something I've thought about. Because there are books that I kind of liked some parts, but some parts I just really didn't care for. And so it's like, I know 3.5 isn't technically a rating you can give on Goodreads and Amazon, but there are books that it seems like it works for. 4 stars are probably the most common rating I give books, and these are books that I just enjoyed reading. Like, they were a pleasure to read. And I just really enjoyed them. I didn't like to put them down. They're just a really good book. 5-star reviews, I give out quite a bit, actually. When I first started actually rating books, I didn't really think I'd give out 5-star reviews, because I was like, these are going to be the books that I think are absolutely perfect and flawless, but there's really not a whole lot of books that I think are like that. So I wound up giving 5 stars out more than I thought I would. But these are the books that I just absolutely loved. Like, I love these books. I want to read them again, and they're just absolutely amazing. Like, I think about them a long time after I've read them, and when I do think about them, they like put a smile on my face. Like, 5-star books are like as good as it gets. Like, those are amazing. I realize when I rate books, I don't really get into the technical side of things. I don't go, oh, well, the writing style is absolutely brilliant, and they use similes and metaphors and blah, 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 and the characters were very diverse, and they really changed over the story, or this story was very realistic. I kind of just go off how the book made me feel. And I know that's not a very reliable way to do it, but that's just how I do it. I mostly just go off of what I thought of the storyline. And sometimes the other factors come into play. Like, if the writing's just really, really bad or really, really good, then yeah, I'll mention it. But if it's not really anything special, I don't really notice it. I don't know how that's possible if I'm reading it. But, you know. Anyway, that's how I rate books. I don't know if that made any sense at all. It makes sense in my head, but my head's weird, so yeah. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this, and Katie and I will have another video about something sometime soon. And in the meantime, I'll be reading this, even though I'm supposed to be studying for a test. Whoops. I will see y'all later. Bye!